Yo, what's good? It's your guy Brahma, BrahmaBeats.com, with another funky beat making video for you. If you're a music producer, make sure you watch this all the way through, because I'm going to show you some of the secrets I use to make this track bang to perfecto, okay? So check it out. Let me press play so you can peep it. Okay, so you just heard a piece of the intro. I didn't play it all because it would have took forever. But I played a piece of the intro, and then you heard the hook, and then you heard half of the second verse. Oops, I meant you heard half of the first verse. So you heard a piece of the intro, the hook, and then half of the first verse, and then it builds back up into the hook and then the second verse. So I want to break the drums down, though, and let you hear just a little clip. I'm just gonna play a little taste, okay? I want to play it all the way, and you probably gonna try to sample it or something. But anyway, you could actually get the full loop in the Slap Pack 1. I actually put this loop in there. I know, crazy. A lot of producers won't do that, but I did that because I'm not gonna let you use anything that I'm not gonna use, right? So just like collabing with me. So make sure you grab that pack because it got 5 other drum loops like that in there that are banging. I probably sent you the first one for free, but this comes with the breakdown in the actual Slap Pack. But let me play it anyway. I'm talking. Here we go. I'll play it from here. All the elements inside. Okay, that's all you get right now. Okay. But anyway, that's what really set the track up, because I start with the drums usually, just because it provides that groove. It locks the groove in, and I get so inspired by just hearing the dopest drum sound. So, you know, to me, it just helps me kick the whole session off. So, I don't know how you start your tracks off. Leave a comment below and let me know, how do you start your beats off. So here's the piano. This was the main theme at first, right? And when I say main theme, like the lead instrument, which it's carrying the melody, but it's no longer the main instrument. And the reason why is because I felt it was taking up too much character in the track, too much space. So let me play it though. Okay, so there you have it. And what I did with that was I wanted to keep that melody, right? I wanted that melody to be there, but I wasn't sure if I wanted the piano to carry it. So I stacked it, and I had a bunch of other instruments I added under it to mimic the same pattern. And what that ended up doing was it allowed me to build up all kind of instruments for usage in other areas of the track. So it gave me more to work with as far as making the track bigger without filling it up with just useless melodies. I'm using the same theme. Some have different octaves, or should I say the same melody. Some parts of some instruments that I stacked have different octaves to them, but there's only one that's responsible for carrying the whole track, and I felt that it should be this way because we want to leave the artist room, right? When we're making beats, we don't want to overproduce on the track. So here's this, it's called 16 millimeter Dream Sequence, an instrument here in Logic. You can find it in the EXS24. So look, it's like a pad and a synth together. I mean, a pad, synth pad and an organ together. But just caught myself. Check it out. Okay, so that's what that's doing, and I wanted that to carry the whole track because I felt that it was, especially when you hear the verse come in, it opens it up for the artist. So when that piano leaves, the artist feels like, oh yeah, this is my time to step in. You want to do that to your tracks. You want to make the artist feel like they're inside the track. Anyway, the next element, and I don't want to take up too much of your time, so I'm just going to go through this rather quickly. But this is a choir, and the choir really it helps build up the second verse, and it also adds character to the hook. So when the hook comes in and you got all the synth and stuff coming in, it actually is helping give rise to all that. It's like a support system for all those things that jump off in the hook. So you get the point. It basically keeps going like that for the next few bars, and then it ends and it opens up the verse, and then it comes back in when that verse is building up again. Okay, so look, this element right here, this keyboard, an electric piano, it's called wide case. So I'm going to play it because it actually supports that piano as well and all of the other instruments that build up the verse and give rise to the hook. Okay, something real simple, but I wanted something with a bite and a sharp kind of sound to help balance out that piano. So, and then I'll just play all these hook instruments together. And there's some effects at the bottom too. So I'll just play all that together so you can hear these elements by themselves. So when the hook comes in, this is how you know you hear these. Actually, I'm sorry, there's more than that. Oh no, am I? Oh yeah, there is, I'm sorry. I'm tripping. I thought this was the bass line, which I gotta play the bass line too before we leave. That's one of my favorite elements in the track. So let me play you these hook instruments with the effects, and then I'll go over them a little bit and we'll play the bass line. Okay, so on the hook it gets kind of crazy, right? You hear like it sounds like a synth circus or something going on. But that's because I wanted to make you feel like, yo, this is where the hook is at. For whether it's the artist, and when the artist writes that into the song, now the listener can feel like, oh, okay, it's taking me somewhere. You want to be able to take people somewhere, and the overall song, when you're producing for that end. Like, okay, what kind of song could this be? What kind of artist is going to be on this? This is why we do the type beats as well. Because like we're painting a picture. It's like instead of a motion picture, it's a audio picture. So we're painting it in sound, and we're painting this movie. We're giving a story, and we're passing it on to the artist, so that way the artist can carry it and then carry it on to the listener. But it starts with us. So that's why these elements are coming in there like that. And I believe that that's like one of the only parts of the song where you could have like instruments playing like different melodies over the main melody, because it's really, I gotta plug my charger up. So it's really about making it sound like a story. So I'll play this bass line for you now, and then we'll be about this piece. All right, here we go. Okay, so it's humming, it's riding. That was the whole idea of the bass line. I wanted it to sound mean. When you make your bass lines, put your attitude in that. You know, I put my attitude in the bass line because I wanted to sound mean. I wanted to sound like, yo, I'm riding. This is where I'm at. This is where we at. You feel me? Like, what's good? So, and we tend to do that as producers. We put our emotions and our feelings into the music. That's what it's really about. That's what music production is about. So when I'm putting that bass line and I'm really feeling it, I'm giving it that attitude. I'll do it a few times over if it's too stiff. I want it to be loose. I never quantize my bass lines either. So anyway, that's it. That wraps it up. Okay, I'm not gonna talk your ear off, man. If you enjoyed this, give me a thumbs up, please. Like, comment, share. If you got producers friends, tag them. Artist friends, tag them in this video if you're watching this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel at Brahma Guru. You're probably watching this on YouTube. And I'm talking your ear off. I'm about to holler. BrahmaBeats.com.